Jenna was driving alone, carving her way through the deep dark of a West Texas highway. It was well past midnight, the kind of inky blackness that swallows everything whole. Outside her windows, there was nothing but miles of empty desert. Inside, the radio hissed with static, a lonely, crackling sound that only made the silence feel louder. She glanced at her rearview mirror, just a quick check, and that's when she saw them. A pair of headlights, impossibly bright, appearing out of nowhere. They were close. Too close. So close she could feel their heat on her bumper. Her heart started hammering against her ribs. Instinct kicked in. She pressed down on the accelerator, pushing her car faster into the night. The headlights behind her mirrored her speed, sticking to her like a shadow. A knot of dread tightened in her stomach. Okay, maybe she should try something else. She eased her foot off the gas, letting the car slow down. The headlights slowed with her, never wavering, always right there, a constant, menacing presence. Nope, she muttered to herself, her voice a small, shaky thing in the cavernous quiet of her car. This wasn't right. An exit sign flickered in the distance, barely visible. It promised a gas station, a small island of light in the vast ocean of darkness. Without a second thought, she wrenched the wheel, swerving off the highway and pulling into the station's empty lot. She slammed the car into park, her breath catching in her throat as she looked back. The headlights that had been glued to her were gone, vanished. There was no car, no sound of an engine fading away, nothing. Just the same empty desert she'd been driving through. It made no sense. She reached for her phone, desperate for a connection to the outside world, a voice to tell her she wasn't crazy. But the screen just stared back at her. No signal. A cold wave of isolation washed over her. After a few long, tense minutes, she decided she couldn't stay there. It felt too exposed. Taking a deep breath, she put the car in drive and cautiously pulled back onto the deserted highway. The moment her tires hit the asphalt, the radio crackled violently, then settled. A voice, a man's whisper, slithered out of the speakers. Don't stop next time. Her blood ran cold. She reflexively looked up at the rearview mirror, and a scream died in her throat. The headlights were back, but they weren't behind her anymore. They were inside her car, shining out from the back seat. Thanks for watching, and if you love a good scare, make sure to subscribe.